facility is helping to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Emily Deem is live in Ashwaubenon, recycling herself, learning all about it. Good morning, Em.
That's right. Good morning, Rachel. Hi, everyone. I am here with Mark Walter of the Brown County Port and Resource Recovery Department. This morning, we're telling you about how you can reduce, reuse, recycle year-round, but we're also telling you about a project that he's working with UWGB students. And we're kind of in the area of where things will happen later this morning. So tell me about this, Mark.
Yeah, well, all week, last couple of days and today, we are going through and taking a sample of the recycling material that comes in from the city of Green Bay. Taking several hundred pounds, actually close to 1,000 pounds every day, and sorting it by hand to see what's out there, what people are recycling, and what we can learn from that so that we can do a better job of educating people about what they should be putting in their recycling and not.
And so this is kind of how it happens. The materials, the items, they get brought in, placed on the floor. These are actually cleaned items that you use for examples and
for
teaching.
Education, yep.
But this is how it goes. It comes in here, and then there are bins that are set up all around. Let's walk over here because I didn't know there were so many different types of plastic out there and paper. So tell me how you have these labeled. Yeah,
everything's divided up into about 30 some categories. There are, what did we figure here, 11 categories of plastic. Plastics that are number one that are non-bottles and number ones that are bottles are different. So we have to separate those and decide what they should look like. There's even colored non-bottles that are a different type of plastic. There are milk jugs, there are laundry or ice cream jugs or bins, the yogurt cups. These are the things that we're hoping to add to our recycling stream later this year. The polypropylene number 5s and number 4 tubs that are like these down there. Styrofoam. There's other plastics that just have a number on them, and then there are plastics that don't have numbers on them at all that just go into miscellaneous plastics. We also have things that we have plastic film and bags that are different types of plastic as well, and we have to sort for all that and weigh it up and see how much percentage it is.
So you're going to sort and then study it and try to find out what?
Well, we're looking at what people are throwing away right now in their recycle bins to get an idea of whether we're doing a good job of educating people about what they can put into recycling and what they shouldn't. And then because we're adding new stuff to it, we want to design our educational campaign based on what we see right now, and then measure it again next year and see how well we're doing. So it's a way of checking to see if we're doing a good job of educating people and getting the information out there.
And you were talking about that miscellaneous bin. Look at this, plastic and then aluminum up here.
Yeah,
how would you recycle that?
And that's a good question. I don't have a good answer for you right now because they're both recyclable. If they're separated, they're really good material to recycle. Aluminum, very good recyclable material. Number 1, plastic, very good recyclable material. But when you combine them together, each becomes a contaminant for the other one when they want to recycle them into new things. So somehow you have to be able to separate them, and if the consumer can separate it and take the top off and put them in their bin together like that, once they're pulled apart, great.
Wow. But
we don't have a way of separating them ourselves directly.
Okay, well, a lot of great stuff that Mark talked to me about. You can go to our website to learn more, and coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we're actually heading over to their hazardous waste facility to talk about that, different paint you can drop off and stuff like that. So we'll have more in a little bit.
Thanks, Em.